What's up, super peeps, and welcome back to my channel. For today, we're going to be having a look at the DC Comics Multiverse Robin War Damian Wayne Robin action figure that's part of the King Shark wave. I'm really excited to open this one up, so let's just have a little peek, shall we? The side of the packaging has this really neat little piece of artwork of Damian Wayne Robin, and there's a little tiny blurb here that reads, "In the Robin War, Damian Wayne and others work to defeat the evil secret society, the Court of Owls, with reluctant aid from Jim Gordon's Batman." The back of the package features other figures you can find in the wave, such as the TV Universe Flash and Zoom, as well as the Jim Gordon, the Burnside Batgirl, and the TV Universe Hawkman, and the Joker from The Dark Knight Returns, as well as Damian Wayne, who is pictured in the box. The Build-A-Figure is King Shark. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to build this figure because I have no plans on buying Zoom and no plans on buying the Jay Garrick Flash. Either way, you didn't come to this channel to see the back of the box, you came to see what came in the packaging. So let's open it up. Today I'll be enlisting the help of my trusty X-Acto blade, but remember people, when using sharp objects, always be careful not to chop off any fingers, because I hear fingers are important and all the rage. Yoink, out of the package, goodbye, and here is what it comes with. It comes with the ginormous Build-A-Figure shark head. That's kind of cool. The mouth opens up and you can see his shark tongue. That's neat. I really think they've done an excellent job with this Build-A-Figure. Maybe I'll buy the rest of the parts online off eBay or something like that. This is really cool. Come on out, Robin. No. Ah. The package also comes with this little tiny Court of Owls mask, this weensy little katana blade for cutting stuff, and of course the Robin figure itself. Now, I really like this figure. I'm really excited that they gave us another version of Damian Wayne Robin, aside from the one that we got in the Signature Series, which, don't get me wrong, was an excellent Robin. I actually kind of prefer it over this design, but I think they've done an excellent job of capturing the look of Damian Wayne Robin. Let's go in for a closer look. So starting here, all the way from the bottom of his little green tippy toe, wrestler, booty, shoes, and working our way up, we can see they've done an excellent job of capturing the details of all the wrinkles in his boots and the laces. We got the knee pads that actually come off and go back on again, because they use the original Robin, Damian Wayne Robin sculpt to make a lot of this figure. Then we have the belt. This is a new piece here in comparison to the old Robin figure. Big yellow belt buckle. We got the pouch detail right here on the side. We got his gloves with the two scallops. We got his Robin symbol done really nice on his chest. And then we got this here head sculpt, and I think it looks pretty good. We got an angrier looking Damian Robin, which is nice. Now I want to point out that this hood actually does not come off. It's sculpted on there. That's part of the details. We're going to look at his back. We can see the various detailing on the back of his cape, and there's the back of his hood. We're going to lift that up and just have a look at the back of the figure here. And I think that this is an accurate representation of the Rebirth Robin figure. Now let's get a look at his articulation. Now in terms of posability, if you're one of those posability nuts that has to have maximum posability, this might not be a Robin figure you're going to be super impressed with, because there are aspects of this Robin's costume that do get in the way of posability. For one, the hood gets completely in the way of any kind of turning of the head. He can move it left a little bit or right a little bit, but that's really the complete range of motion for the head there that you're seeing, as well as the cape does get in the way of some of the arm articulation. There's not a whole lot you can do. Forward and backwards, yes, but backwards that far, no, and up, that's about as far as you're going to get. So some of that range of motion for posability is compromised because of the big rubber cape. For me, not a big deal. I just put them on a shelf and just stand them there, and I don't really do a whole lot with them. Other than that, you have the biceps that swivel 360, single hinge elbow on both arms, wrists that also swivel 360. The waist will have 360-degree swiveling, abs looking down, abs looking up. That's pretty much what you're going to get. Typical DC Universe Classic style articulation in the groin, and that's about as far as he can go without the sculpting of the bottom of his costume getting in the way. He also spins 360 right here at the leg, as well as having a single jointed knee and single jointed ankles. And that's pretty much what you're going to get as far as articulation with this Robin figure. For me, not a big deal. I don't pose my figures in any strange poses. The kneecaps just keep falling off. Hey, stay on there. Knee pads, hey, go home. You're drunk, knee pads. Now, as far as his accessories go, you can see that the sword does fit nice and tight into Robin's hand there. It doesn't have any play, no wiggle, which is cool. And the mask, the Court of Owls mask that he came with, just fits nicely on his face like there. It just clips right into place. And as you can see, it doesn't fall off when I shake him. So that's kind of a nice added bonus, although I likely won't pose Robin with the Court of Owls mask on him. Maybe I will. I can't get the stupid thing off. Get off! Here I've got both of the Damian Wayne Robins standing next to each other just for costume sculpting and size comparison. And as you can see, there's a lot of similarities between these figures. The gauntlets appear to be exactly the same, as well as the boots and the legs and the chest itself. So the differences are in the sculpting right here in the bottom of the costume, the part that hangs out below his belt, as well as the belt. This Robin has a smaller R, this one has a bigger R. These have different head sculpts and different capes. You know, it might be fun to get an extra one of these and an extra one of these and swap out the capes and heads and see what it looks like. And here they are both from the back. The more I look at that cape, the more it looks like some kind of weird grumpy video game character from the days of Atari or possibly early Nintendo. Overall, I gotta say that I really do prefer the Signature Series Robin over the Multiverse Robin. I just prefer the color scheme of this costume. I prefer the entire look of the costume, to be honest. I think the knee pads are a nice added thing, but I kind of wish that the hood itself would have been removable, and I prefer to have a scowl rather than the teeth gritting with this one. So, I mean, this is a great Robin figure, but this one is still my favorite Damian figure. And here we have Damian standing next to his good old daddy, the Batman. And I think they look really, really great standing next to each other. You might remember this figure from my last Multiverse video where I actually showed you that I swapped out the heads because I didn't like the hideous head that came on this Batman figure. I do think that they are accurate as far as size comparison goes. I think that Damian is about that height in comparison to Batman, maybe a little bit shorter, but I think they're going to look great together. And with that, you've reached the end of this video review / unboxing of the DC Comics Multiverse Damian Wayne action figure. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please remember to slap a like on it. Leave any comments that you have down below in the comment section. Subscribe if you think you might like to see more of this kind of content in your inbox. And I'll see you next time with the next action figure review. Toodaloo!